student, how are you today? Alright, before we start our class today, let's pray together. For the class leader, please lead the prayer. Alright, I would like to check the absence today. So, who is not come here today? All is here? Alright. So, before we start our lesson today, I would like to review the last meeting's lesson. Do you still remember what we learned last meeting? Yes, exactly true. We are learning about present continuous tense. So, on today's meeting, we would like to learn about interaction and transactional text. Do you know the relation between present continuous tense and interaction transactional text? So, before we learn deeper about interaction transactional text, I would like to ask some questions. Have you ever had an interaction with someone? Alright, good, Emily. And then, have you ever had a transactional with someone? Good, what a great answer, Lily. And then, the last question. Do you know what is the purpose in interaction and transactional with someone? Alright, good answer, everyone. So, in today's meeting, we would like to learn about interaction transactional text. So, after learn this material, I hope that students are able to apply, analyze, as well as create an interaction and transactional text. To get more ideas about this material, let's watch a video related to the interaction and transactional text. Please pay attention to this video.
Transactional interaction text. Observe this video. What are you carrying? They are toy cars. I collected them when I was in elementary school. I do not collect toy cars now. I'm going to give them to Uchok, my younger cousin. You did not like math in primary school? No, I did not like math because the teacher did not explain it clearly. But now, it is my favorite subject because Mr. Sihombi explained it clearly. Are you going to eat your lunch now? No, it is my breakfast. I did not have breakfast before I went to school this morning. I woke up at 6 because I went to bed. Thanks for watching.
Alright, done. Then, what do you think about the video? Do you think that there is an interaction and also a transaction from the video? Okay, now let's pay attention to the slides. Okay, now look at this slide. This is about the interaction transactional text. So the first is the definition of interaction and transactional text. I will ask you first, what is on your top when you're thinking about interaction and also transaction? One of the clues for the answer is interaction and transactional always involved in the conversation. Okay, so based on the video, interaction and transactional text is a text or a writing that intends to communicate or deliver messages as well as to maintain the social function between two or more individuals. So students, do you get it? The definition of interaction transactional text? Yes? If yes, let's continue to the next topic material. So the next is language features of interaction and transactional text. So, based on our material at last meeting about present continuous tense, there is also one of specific language feature of interaction and transactional text. Basically, interaction and transactional text is using present continuous tense. Then, the answer for the question about the relation last meeting's topic material and today's meeting topic material is about the relation of transactional text and also the present continuous tense. Because as I said before, basically the language feature of interaction transactional text is using present continuous tense. Then, to refresh the topic material of last meeting, we will review again about the present continuous tense. Then, let's review our topic material last meeting. What is present continuous tense? Anyone would like to answer these questions? Yes, Rani, it's true, exactly. Present continuous tense is a verb tense which is used for an action that's happening right now, on the moment of the speaking. Or based on here, it also can say that present continuous tense is used for an action on progress or hasn't finished yet. For example here, I'm teaching an English lesson right now, or you are watching a video right now. That is all happening right now and hasn't finished. Okay, back to our topic material. So, the next example of transactional language. Transactional language often used in information sharing, such as inquiring a bank through a phone call, inquiring for a product that was sold in internet, or confirmation any shared information, such as when the client says, "May I know how much the sofa was sold?" And then as we see, the telemarketer of the other line would reply, "It has been sold for 9,700 pesos." Okay, so that's all of example to transactional language. Then the next is the interactional language. About the interactional language often present in the classroom, like we are right now, where the teacher present an interaction in the classroom. For example, throwing questions regarding a story read, a picture posted on the board, or the problem that has to be solved. For example, that we are just doing in the start of our classroom, when the teacher says, "Good morning, students," and the students will say, "Good morning, miss." That is the example of interactional language, as well as the end of this presentation of the material. Okay, now let's pay attention to the picture at the front. Then the next, there's an example of interaction and transactional conversation. Here is the dialogue between two people, between Nisa and Iza. This dialogue is not complete yet. So, after completing the dialogue, I want to ask two students to practice this dialogue. Okay, so for the first option, what's word that's suitable to fill in the blank? It's right that hello, Izas. Anyone would like to answer? Alright, Tom, what is the answer? True, the answer is speaking. So, the most appropriate word to fill in the blank is hello, Izas speaking. Then, for the next blank test, what is the most appropriate word to fill in the blank? Anyone want to try? Okay, so Jenny, what is the answer for the second blank test? Yes, true. The answer is I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm using my brother's phone. Then, for the third blank place, anyone would like to try? Okay, Jen, what is the answer? Yes, true. The answer is calling. If we fill in the blank with the word calling, so it be, anyway, my mom is calling me now. So the answer is true. Okay, next, we already complete this dialogue. Then, who wanna try to practice this interactional and transactional text? Okay, John and Dwi, do you wanna try to practice this interactional and transactional dialogue? Okay, good. Now all students, let's pay attention to both of them. Okay, alright. Let's applause to both of them for practice this interactional and transactional dialogue. Okay, now students, based on the practice that our friend is doing right now, do you know that on their conversation there is a transactional and also interactional language? The answer is yes. There is transactional and also interactional language. Some of you might question, which one? So, let's analyze the conversation together. The first is about the transactional language. As we have learned before, transactional language is aimed to communicate for specific message. For the example, based on the conversation just now, there is a sentences that say it like this. For example, Iza, are you using a new phone? Nisa asks. No, I'm not. I'm using my brother's phone. Nisa replied. As we can see from this conversation, Nisa is performed on edge of asking information, while Iza is performed on edge of giving an information. That's a transactional language on these conversations. And then the next, the interactional language on this conversation. The interactional language, as we have learned before, is aimed to maintain the social relationship. For example, good luck on your exam tomorrow. I'll talk to you later. See you, Iza said. Thank you, Iza. See you, Nisa replied. And in this part of conversation, Iza show or demonstrate the closeness or solidarity, while Nisa demonstrate an appreciation. Therefore, the relationship is maintained. This is the interactional language. Okay, now students, it's time to work on your questions. Okay, now all of you must doing these questions. There is 5 questions about our material today. I hope you can answer it carefully and answer it correctly. Okay, now because the question is not that much, so I will give you 10 minutes to do it. I will wait for you to do the exercise. Alright students, 10 minutes is over. Please collect your paper in front of the class. Students, what a great job. So, what do you think about our class today? Anyone want to give a reflection about our class today? Right, thank you. It's a good reflection of our class today. Then, please one of the students take a conclusion of our topic material today. Alright, thank you. Glad to hear that you are enjoying the class today and also know the purpose of our topic material today. So, class leader, please lead the class to the prayer. We are closing and finish our class today. Alright, thank you. So that's our class today. Thank you for your paying attention and see you everyone.